By the end of this tutorial, you're going to have an entire YouTube strategy of how to generate free leads in any market leveraging ChatGPT. I'm going to walk you through step by step a multitude of prompts in sequential order that's going to help you identify a number of key things, the perfect video topics to start with, how to actually write out a proper script or bullet points in order to make it incredibly easy and not have to do any research. Additionally, some of the ninja strategies I'm going to break down are going to be how to use titles in order to capture attention and give you free titles that are going to increase your click-through rate and thus draw in more attention. I'm also going to break down how to optimize your video using ChatGPT with the description as well as the tags and some thumbnail recommendations. So by the end of this tutorial, you're going to have everything that you need to start taking action today when it comes to leveraging YouTube for realtors. Most agents by now understand the importance of leveraging YouTube, but they just don't know where to start or what to do, and I'm going to make sure by the end of this video that is no longer the case for you. So if you see me looking this way, it's because I've got all of my prompts here that I'm going to walk you through, and I want to make sure that, again, anybody can follow this. Even if you've never opened ChatGPT in your life and you're not techie or you've never started your YouTube channel, that is okay, because this will give you everything that you need. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and click this. This is going to be the first prompt. I'm a residential realtor that creates YouTube videos educating people on why they should live in or move to, and then we'll pick any sort of city state. Maybe we'll pick, for example, Denver, Colorado. My primary goal is to generate leads. My target audience is home buyers, sellers, and relocation buyers looking to move to Denver, Colorado. And I wrote all these out just so that myself, just to make sure that anybody can use these. So that's why there is no market specific there. Please create a list of 10 video topics that will both excite and engage my target audience and educate them. That is really important. We don't just want fluffy content that isn't going to actually provide value. Our goal is to generate leads, and we want to make sure that it's exciting, it's engaging, and it's going to provide value. So let's go ahead and dive in. So as you can see here, this is going to start to write out the list of 10 videos here. So we've got guide to Denver neighborhoods, we've got cost of living, we've got buying your first home. I actually know a number of agents that have actually created that video and done very, very well. Why relocate to Denver? Top reasons to make the move. And again, some of these might be not the sexiest titles, if you will, but that's okay, because I'm going to show you with one specific prompt how you can get clickbait worthy titles that draw people in to make sure that your video is getting clicked on compared to the rest of them out there. So this is perfect, right? Now what we want to do is we want to start to build this video out. We've got the list of 10 videos. Now you can see it's got a number of different things related to local living, relocation, investors, sellers, a whole package. And in the beginning, if you're just getting started on YouTube, it's important to tap into everything and not just segment yourself, because you want to get the data. And after about 24 videos, you're going to have enough data in order to start to use a data-driven approach to start to hone in on what's working best and what's not, and then optimize from there. But let's choose one of these videos as an example. So maybe we want to do the video about why relocate to Denver, top reasons to make the move. Great. Well, please create a bullet point list of the most important talking points for the topic of this one. Perfect. So let's start to build out this video. And what this is going to do now is give us the bullet points, because many people are saying maybe they've downloaded my free video list that walks you through the first year's worth of videos, but they don't quite know which ones to start with, or they don't know what to actually say in the video. And this is going to make sure that you don't have to worry about that. It's going to show you exactly what you could say in your video. So as we can see here, we've got sustainability, food and breweries, economic affordability, sports and recreation, proximity to travel destinations due to the Rocky Mountains. And so now you've got a ton of different talking points. So this could be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different reasons why somebody should move or relocate to Denver. Perfect. Now, some people might say, well, Mike, I'm not yet comfortable with just doing bullet points. I need a bit of a script. And I understand. I don't recommend scripting, but I'm also a huge advocate of done is better than perfect. So if you need to script to get started, that's okay. And so what would you do if you wanted to create a script for this? Please create an engaging video script that hooks viewers and piques curiosity and viewer retention. So now we could start to see some B-roll that you could put in. And now you can start to see this will actually build out a bit of a script. Now, one of the things that's really important with this is that you can talk to ChatGPT. So I'm going to show you how to actually kind of massage this a little bit to give you a perfect script, as you can see here. So this is pretty short, right? So maybe you want to do a proper length YouTube video, which is going to be about 8 minutes. Now I'm going to show you what you can do here. Please, this is okay. Please create an 8-minute video script and only include what I need to say. And so I personally find that 8 to 12 minutes, 8 to 15 minutes is a really great kind of length for YouTube videos due to the watch time, due to the average kind of retention rate. And so as you can see here, this is going to break down exactly what you can do if you want to use a prompter, teleprompter in order to script your videos in the beginning until you get comfortable enough to actually just go off of bullet points. So once this is done, and this is going to be about 8 minutes, depending on how quickly you speak. If you don't speak as quickly as I do, then it might, take you 10, 12 minutes, and that's okay. But now what I want to do is walk through some of the important aspects that you need to include in your video in order to make sure that you actually get tangible results. So one of the things that this is going to miss is that we want to call to action. If you don't call the action or action gets taken, this is where a lot of agents go wrong, is that they're putting out content and they're not generating leads and they're wondering why. Well, let's make it very easy. Let's put in this prompt. Great. So we've got our script. Please create a call to action that prompts viewers to contact me to discuss their needs related to buying, selling, investing, or relocating. I could be contacted at, maybe we just put, a phone number here, or any method listed in the description of the video, because in the description of your video, you should be putting your phone number, your email address, and a Calendly link in order to make it very easy for people to actually get in touch with you. So now you can see we've got a bit of a hook, right? And so this is going to be something that you can include in the beginning, but maybe you say this is too short. So what we would like to do instead is say, this is too long. Please make the call to action only 2 sentences. And so now we've got a proper call to action, right? Done. Now, what do we need to do for the rest of the components of the YouTube video? Well, we need to come and have a description. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask for the description. And so now you're going to have a description for your YouTube video. So we've got the bullet points of the outline. We've got a script if we want to use it. We've got a description. And now there's only a couple small points that we're missing. We've got a call to action as well. And you can see here, this is really, really important, right? So now we've got our complete description. So this is great. We have the contact, and then we have our contact information, which is why I always recommend people to include this information in the video, and a couple hashtags or tags, if you will, that are going to help your video perform a bit better. Perfect. So what are the final components that we need? This is going to be a really cool one. We need titles. Please create a list of 3 clickbait style video titles for the YouTube video that pique curiosity and have a high click-through rate. So why everyone's flocking to Denver? Secrets of the Mile High City revealed. That's pretty interesting. Thinking of moving. Here's why Denver will blow your mind. Not a big fan of that one. The untold truth of about living in Denver. What locals won't tell you. Well, number 1 and number 3 are pretty damn good. And so these would, based on my experience of actually looking down the rabbit hole of agents in Denver, this is something that would perform pretty darn well. And so either of these, right, would be really good. And I like this one, the untold truth about living in Denver, what locals won't tell you, right? So now we have our video title, the untold truth about living in Denver, what locals won't tell you. We've got our bullet points or our scripts, and we've got our description. So what are the last two things that we need? We need tags and we need a thumbnail. Great. Well, let's walk through this. So let's please create a list of the top keywords that I should include in my video tags when optimizing my video. These tags should all be specifically related to the video, right? So we don't want it to be random. We want it to be specific to relocating to and moving to Denver, as well as real estate in Denver, Colorado. And so we're going to start to see a couple video tags here. And as you can see, these are all keywords that, based on my actual research, would perform pretty well. And so there are a couple tweaks that you can make to this. And if you really want to know how to put the perfect tags in your video based on understanding your market to perform even a little bit better, then check out my free training. It's listed in the description, but it walks you through the entire journey of creating YouTube videos. But this is pretty darn great when it comes to keywords and tags. So the last thing we have is a thumbnail. Great. Well, thank you. Please create a list of 3 thumbnail ideas that pique curiosity and we'll have a high click-through rate. So as you can see here, there's a bit of an image and then we can start to see the emotional appeal. And so this is going to give you 3 different thumbnail ideas of what you could do, right? And I'm going to walk through these and talk to you about which one I think would be the best one, just to start to get you in the thought process of what you could do for all of the other videos to make it incredibly easy. So let's look at this. Contrast to city and nature. Use a split between showing the Denver skyline on one side and the Rocky Mountains on the other. Overlay text with a catchy phrase like best of both worlds or why choose. This is an awesome thumbnail design. This would actually work based on my experience of helping create some of the most successful channels in the industry. I know that this would actually be a high performing thumbnail. It highlights the unique appeal of offering a bustling urban life and serene landscapes and enticing viewers who are drawn to the balance of city and outdoor living. Great. Emotional appeal. The before should show a stressed individual. No, don't like that one. Mysterious silhouette. Design thumbnail, family looking over dawn. And this one is decent, but it's not the great. So I love this one. I think this one is actually a perfect thumbnail idea that you could start to use. And there we go. So as you can see here, if we come up, all that you need to do is say, great. Well, now just say, please repeat this process for the ultimate guide to Denver neighborhoods. So all that you need to do is go down the list for the rest of the videos. And now you've got the exact video list, exactly what to say, the perfect titles, great thumbnails, descriptions done, tags are done. And all you have to do is get recording and it's mapped out your entire blueprint for you. So it's just that simple. These prompts, I've tested it time and time again. It works in any market, anytime. And if you have any questions, drop a comment below, because I want to make sure that you take action and don't have any excuses not to be generating free leads this year, because with the introduction of ChatGPT and these prompts that have tested across multiple markets and multiple agents, this is now your blueprint of what you can use going forward in order to start to generate endless free leads leveraging YouTube as a realtor. So again, if you got value from this, I would really appreciate you just smashing that like button and subscribing if you haven't already. And again, tons more videos coming out for ChatGPT for realtors. I want to make sure you have a competitive advantage this year, and I'm grateful for everybody that follows my videos. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video.